Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. Netflix. Man, they keep producing more and more original content. And probably pretty soon in the future, Netflix will not have anything other than Netflix produced content, which is okay by me because they're really producing some amazing programming in pretty much every single area. Now, today I was going to do a review on an anime that I actually saw recently on Netflix, and I saw something really cool. I saw season 2 of Voltron, so definitely be having to do a review on that later on. So anime is something that I really enjoy, and I think a lot of people who are geeks enjoy it as well. Now, personally, if I'm really going to be watching a lot of anime online, I prefer Crunchyroll. They have a lot better selection. However, what I am seeing with Netflix is that just like all their other types of programming, they are actually producing their own types of programming for anime as well. And it is done in Japanese, done by Japanese anime studios and Japanese actors and actresses. And I haven't really watched any of them really the whole way through that are produced by Netflix, except for Voltron. I did watch Voltron season 1. However, that is more American based because it is all American produced. However, the animation is done by the same people who did The Legend of Korra, which is a Korean anime studio. However, for one that's purely Japanese, I just saw one recently called The Seven Deadly Sins. And the Seven Deadly Sins, it's related to something in the Bible. And so each one of these sins is actually related to something basically bad that you should not be doing. Now, in this particular show, they use the same heading of Seven Deadly Sins, and it really refers to these, they call them like holy knights. And what they are basically really super powerful knights that are basically outcasts, and the whole show revolves around them getting all the seven deadly sins together so they could fight a more powerful evil. Okay, so you kind of have to watch a show to kind of get an understanding of what that is. And the whole show itself, there is 24 episodes, it looks like, for season 1. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the actual story, it's really nothing new. This is set in a fantasy type medieval kingdom, which is common, and all of these characters, pretty much all of them, have some type of magical powers. And it's really nothing that's new, but what I enjoyed about it was the characters. Okay, the characters are really funny. You get this giant woman here who really loves to punch things. You get one of the main characters who is a kid but is not a kid. You understand what I mean by that. You get a talking pig, and then you get a princess who is, most of the whole series is pretty much worthless until it gets closer to the end. And then you have other people who are related to the whole storyline, okay? And then you get other really fun characters, such as this guy right here who has a really cool eternal power. And so I really kept watching this because of the characters. They're just really funny. They get into situations that force them to be around each other. And there's also revelations later on as to why some of the characters are the way that they are and why they have the relationship that they do, which is really the interesting part about it. And so this is an anime that, for people who are used to watching anime, I don't think it would be on their top list, but being one of the first Netflix produced animes that I've seen that is fully Japanese, I found it pretty good actually. It's probably not something that, like I said, I wouldn't put on my top list, but for something that is produced by Netflix, that's a good sign for me, because watching a lot of other Netflix programming, I've really enjoyed it, and I think this is a first good step. And if you enjoy a lot of humor, there's also some raunchy type of humor as well, and just funny whimsical action. Then the Seven Deadly Sins is a really good start. So I'm gonna watch Voltron season 2 next, and then probably check out some other fully Japanese produced Netflix shows like this one, Asian. I'm not sure about this one. This is probably a new one, but I'm gonna go check them out as well. But if you haven't seen any of Netflix anime offerings, be sure to come check it out. Like I said, this one purely just character driven, fun, not memorable, but if you want something that is enjoyable, then it is a good series to watch. And so if you had any other thoughts on any anime series, whether it is on Netflix or on some other platform, be sure to leave it in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you wanted to support my channel, you could do that at patreon.com/Geek Outdoors. Thanks for watching. See you in another episode. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com. And I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.